So we're back with that Swiss Army knife, and let's be honest, Mac uses it better than most weapons. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us at the heart of the stories we tell. I'm Rob, and tonight I'm reviewing the newest episode of MacGyver. As for last week, we had this problem where YouTube is flagging all my MacGyver videos as copyright infringement, because I guess CBS really wants that big money that comes from... Really? Still just 2 views? Okay, well, anyway, since I don't get the fair use modifier, I have to just keep using over and over the picture that I created and not one that is from the show itself. I hope you understand. Let's get right into this, though. Tonight's episode was all about friendship, who you can trust, and how ingenuity pays off. More or less, it's how every episode of MacGyver is. Let's get into the weeds and go into spoiler territory. So once again, it's stop. Spoiler time. So, we learned a little bit more about this MacGyver's history, a little more about his time in the military. Now, in the previous MacGyver series, there was no military background, so that's all new. And I kind of like the idea of it being a military bomb disposal expert, because to be honest, bomb disposal is right up Angus MacGyver's alley. We also find out that he was witness to his best friend and partner and teacher dying, and that really sucks. To be honest, at first I thought this was going to be the introduction of a new Murdock. For those of you not in the know, Murdock was a reoccurring assassin and explosives expert that appeared and was MacGyver's equal in the original series. I'm still waiting to see someone like him show up. But on to MacGyverisms, and we started off right off the bat with one in the beginning of the episode. And you know what? Airbags as explosives just make perfect sense to me, but I'm not quite sure the amount of power they showed was accurate. Although, to be perfectly honest, the whole feel of that one felt better than a lot of the opening sequence ones, so hats off to them for thinking that one through. Up next was disarming the bomb at the UN/FBI building. And you know what? Covering and channeling the blast was great. And this is when we find out that it's the ghost and not a new Murdock. And hey, you know, that's what happens when you try to be smart and figure out based on the old series information. Next up was the camera on the stick trick, and you know what? As good as it was, and as much as it made perfect sense in the situation, it kind of annoys me. It annoys me because it's something that he should have. That's not something that should need to be improvised. He should have a basic set of tools, and the ability to look around corners or around doors is such an easy one for them to keep at the Phoenix Foundation that he shouldn't need to improvise that. Then he dissolves the plastic explosives with the gasoline. And yet again, I have to sit there and go, I don't know if it works or not, but it was cool. And then the final MacGyverism of the episode, and that was to disarm the bomb that Jack was standing on. It's really just pulleys and levers, and I have to say I'm not sure that it would really be better than using your own hands, but it was a pretty cool aside, and not a bad idea when he couldn't get in because of the pressure plate. The pressure plate trap wasn't too bad. It was kind of like, you know, something you'd expect in any action movie, though. All in all, I'm still digging the show. I have to say that it's fun, and the best part of the episode wasn't about MacGyver at all, but was when Riley was being trained by Thornton. Can I just say, Riley and Thornton training was just perfect on every level. It was the classic, I know better, I'm the older mentor figure, and I'm going to whip you into shape that we also saw in flashbacks with MacGyver and being trained in the use of disarming bombs. But seeing 2 women do it without them being catty is something that you don't see a lot of on TV. And so my hat's off for yet another great use of female characters in the show. So for now, I need you to like, subscribe, and share this video so that we can grow this community. And then join me back here next time as we take a walk through the heart of the stories we tell. Thanks for watching.